Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Welcome back.
This is Between You and Me, and that's Lex.
And that's Grace.
How are you feeling?
Great. Just had some watermelon. Ready to do this ep.
I love me some watermelon.
It's the most beautiful day out we've had, I think, this year so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's 80 degrees, sunny, light wind, not a cloud in the sky.
I need to take a long walk later.
I know. And I'm stuck inside painting all day.
What?
1 second.
Oh, did you get it? Oh my god.
I got him.
Oh, do you need a tissue?
No, I just throw him in there.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys.
What a woman, y'all.
There was a fruit fly
What a woman.
harassing us.
There was. Uncalled for.
Yeah, so he needed to die.
Exterminated.
Anyways, it's
Yeah.
beautiful outside.
You're going to be inside painting all day.
I'm painting. Well, but it's okay because it's my baby's room.
Baby's nursery.
Baby's nursery. But it's like lame because it's just like the walls and the ceiling. So it's just plain colors. I'm doing like the actual fun stuff because we're doing the ceiling will be a sky.
Oh, cute.
And then on the walls we'll have like scenes from Disney movies and like Disney characters and stuff.
I love that.
That is going to be a little bit later.
Is that going to be a wallpaper situation?
No, painting it all.
You're going to paint the scenes?
Painting them. Yep.
Holy crap.
Yeah, girl.
Are you doing that?
Professional. Yeah.
Oh my god, are you like really artistic?
Yeah. Did you not know that about me?
Do you like paint a lot?
Yeah, I used to. I guess I don't anymore. But yeah, I grew up. My grandma taught me. She was a big painter. Fun fact, my grandma's a boss bitch. I don't know if she wants me calling her that, but she is. We have, where we lived, we have two major cities, or I used to live, we have two major cities, Alexandria and Fergus Falls. Mm-hmm. And they each have their own YMCA. Mm-hmm. And the Fergus Falls one, I believe it was that one. My mom used to work there, and my grandma did, I think, at one point too, but she painted murals in the women's locker room, the stairway down to the pool, and in the pool. And the stairway was Little Mermaid, and so it was like all bluish green and like mermaids and bubbles and stuff going all the way down that stairwell.
Cute.
The locker room, I believe, was Jungle Book and a couple other things. And then in the swimming area, it was Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, all that, in like little swimsuits and like little beach scenes.
Girl, what the heck?
Yeah. So she taught me to paint.
Oh my, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like, I could have, like, yeah, like crafty and like artistic,
Yeah.
you know, but like that's a whole nother level. Like making a mural and like painting your baby's mural, like that's a whole nother thing in my mind. Like that's so cool. I'm so excited to see your baby's nursery.
Me too.
Cool.
Well,
how long is that gonna take? Something like making
maybe like a week.
Those more murals. Okay.
To like do all of it.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's gonna be pretty like crude, and they're gonna be on the smaller side. I'm not gonna do like huge because I want to fit a lot in. Sure. Which makes it a little bit easier because the details don't have to be as like defined. But I couldn't decide on a theme. I was like, you know what? I want this room to work for if we have a girl or a boy, and in the future other babies can use it. So it needs to be able to be both. And growing up, my grandma, in her house, it was called the surprise room. It was where the grandkids slept. And she painted it in that same, like, way. She did, she painted the walls of, like, all these different, like, Disney scenes and, like, random just stuff like that. And then she painted trees on the walls, and then the trees came up, and she got like fake leaves and like stapled them onto the ceiling, so like the trees like came down at you. And I was like, that would be so cool because it's like it works for boys and girls, and like just how cute is that? So
that is so cute.
So we're doing that.
Oh my god, Lex, I'm so excited to see this.
I'm stealing all of her ideas.
Girl, that would be so hard to leave that house.
Yeah.
Like, if I did all that work, I'd be like, no, we're taking the wall out and we're taking the wall with us. We're ripping the house out under its foundation and we're moving the house.
I have told Mason we're not moving for a really long time, but I've also been working on making sure we can be there for a decent amount, and like how many kids can we fit in this house? We can fit 5.
Okay.
We can fit 2 kids to a room downstairs because we're eventually going to be moving upstairs. And then baby, if we have like a newborn, can obviously be with us upstairs. And then we also have an extra bedroom in the basement. If we do want to stay longer, the oldest can have their
own room.
Yeah, little area.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we can technically fit 6 kids in there.
Okay, I was gonna say
we won't.
The only like time that you would probably need more space is when they do start getting older,
bigger.
And especially if they're like, is one thing in my mind if it's like 2 sisters sharing a room until they're like 13, but if it's a girl and a boy, it's like, oh no, I'm developing, I need space.
Yeah, that's kind of, so we can technically fit all like 6 kids plus us. We won't, because that would be ridiculous. That house is not big enough for 8 people.
You would be overwhelmed.
But we could. We could. You could. But we're also gonna have like a little living room in the basement, so it's like we would have the room, but I won't do that to my children.
Yeah,
you need space to grow.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm excited for that.
That'll be so cute. I can't wait to see it when it's all done.
I'll make sure to send lots of pictures. We can maybe, if people are interested, we could even like post on the socials or something.
Yeah, we could post like pictures of the nursery of your mural drawing. That'd be so cute. I love that. Oh, I don't have anything as cool to talk about.
You gotta have something interesting. Anything going on? How's wedding planning going?
It's going along well. Currently, I think my task that I want to accomplish this weekend. So we're recording this over Memorial Day weekend, and I want to get my wedding invitations put together.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you still have 5 months. You're good. I don't think I sent
4 months, I think. Let me check. I have a countdown going. Let me check it. Because it feels like it should be longer.
August, September. I guess you have 4 full months, yeah.
It feels like it should be longer because when you say October, it's like, what? That's like the fall. That's a ways away.
Second day in October.
Yes, it's early October. It's October 2nd. We have 4... Oh, of course I'm getting an ad. 4 months
and some change.
It's 4 months and 7 days.
Oh, okay.
So just over 4 months away.
Well, that's... not that bad. That's when we started doing invitations too.
Yes.
We did it real close to it, so you're good.
Yeah, I think that is what is recommended is 4 months. So I'm not like stressed about that. I just
Did you send out save the dates?
I did.
Oh.
Just you guys didn't get one because you're gonna be there.
Oh, word.
I had limited amount.
I didn't. There's another fly. I did not send out save the dates.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't think they're necessary. No, not at all. The reason we did do save the dates is because we have family that is like far from North Dakota.
Yes, that would probably make a lot more sense to have.
And they need to get like plane tickets and things figured out. We have family that live overseas, like in Prague and in Switzerland. So we're like, let's give them a heads up. Yeah.
We don't have that.
Otherwise, we may not have done it.
The farthest person we have is California. And that's my uncle, so I knew that they were probably coming.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't end up coming because of reasons, but it was okay. They were going to come.
They were going to, but then reasons got in the way.
Reasons got in the way, yes. Which is okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm on right now. My invitations have... I can show you when we're done recording. Yeah. But the invitations are... Like, there's one cardstock.
Yes.
That is a basic rectangle one. And then we have a details card that's oval shaped. So I have to cut out the oval shape. But at first I have to make a stencil to cut it because it didn't come pre-cut. And then I have one that's like kind of like a square shape, but it's like the points are facing up and down for the RSVP card.
Like a diamond?
Yeah, kind of like a diamond. Okay, and I have to cut that too. That one will be easier because it's straight. But
go to Hobby Lobby. And go to the scrapbooking area and find one of those big, giant circle stamp cutters. And
we went to Hobby Lobby and I tried finding like something, because it's also a very specific oval size too, like shape. It's like something I tried getting a stencil off of Amazon, like a metal stencil, but it was way too small. And then we went to Hobby Lobby looking for other options. Nothing was the right size. But I think my thing will work too. It'll just be time consuming, which is okay. It's I'm just going to make a cardboard stencil. And I got a mat.
Oh, there you go.
And an X-Acto knife.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what they call them? Exo?
Yeah, X-Acto knives.
X-Acto knives.
That's the same thing.
And then I'm going to just like cut it out. So it'll be tedious, but...
I had to handwrite all my invitations, so I get it. You're good.
Yeah.
It's fun, though. You can be like, I did this with my invitations. People are like, whoa, that's crazy.
And it's just going to go in people's garbages, which breaks my heart a little bit, but
I know.
whatever.
My hand hurt for no reason.
Yeah. Yes, I'm definitely not going to get them sent out at all this weekend.
Yeah.
Just get them started will be good. As long as they're sent out by the end of this month, it'll be good. Mm-hmm. 4 months out is that's good standard time. Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. With that being said, talking about my wedding.
That's what we're talking about today.
That's what we're talking about. It's wedding season.
It is wedding season.
It's wedding season.
Worst time of the year.
It's so stressful.
If you've ever planned a wedding.
Yes.
You know it's the worst time of the year.
You would understand. Unless you like really enjoy
Unless you
that.
For some reason had fun doing it.
Yeah.
That was probably like the most... I got more stressed planning my wedding than I did like planning to have this kid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not really worried about it at all. Mm-hmm. I can't like go back. Mm-hmm. I have to give birth.
Yep.
Which normally is people are like, stressed out about that, which as they should be. It's scary. But I was more stressed out planning my wedding or like just leading up to my wedding than I am to like push a human out of my body.
What do you think of that, like why that is?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's maybe like the expectation of just being like weddings are, they have to be perfect and they have to be big. And it is about you, but other people like to make it seem like it's not, like it's about them. And so you have these people like chirping in your ears, or you have people who have been married and be like, have you done this yet? Have you done this yet? It's like people rush you more than you rush yourself, and like that I think becomes more stressful. Yeah. Like I remember like people started making like lists for me.
Oh God.
Of what I needed to do. They're like listing all these things off, and I'm like, no, I know.
What the hell?
I'm like, but I also have 9 months.
That was unasked for. Dang.
I was like, I have 9 months to do all this.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But everyone's like, they get stressed out for some reason, even though it's not their wedding.
Yeah. And
so they put their stress on you. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I would, that's what I was going to say is that
other
for
people.
me, it's the expectation.
Yes.
Of other people are going to be there.
What are they going to think?
What are they like? How do I make this a great experience for them too?
For everyone, yeah.
And everyone tells me at the end of the day, and this is the most important thing, that you and Jaden are married, and like that happens. Yeah. But then also there's all these expectations. Yes.
Everyone would be like, you know what? At the end of the day, as long as you're married.
Yes.
And like I adopted that mindset eventually. I was like, you know what? But that was like 2 months before when everything was done being planned. I'm like, I don't care if something, and everyone's like, something's gonna go wrong on your wedding day. At least one thing. It always happens.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you tell me that? Why would you tell me something's gonna go wrong? You might be right, but I don't want to hear it. I mean, I spent almost a year planning this. And all this money we spent on it, you're gonna tell me something's gonna go wrong. And nothing went wrong. My wedding was perfect.
It was beautiful.
Nothing went wrong.
It was so beautiful.
So that's not always true.
No. Yeah. I think that for me, it is good to remind myself that it's okay if something doesn't go according to my plan.
That was something I needed to
I'm in that phase.
And believe, be like,
I'm in that phase. I need to learn it.
We're planning for the best, hoping for the best. But just like, if something goes wrong, your day is not going to be any less perfect.
Right.
It's just going to be a little bit different.
Yeah, and that's okay. It will get figured out.
Yeah.
Just like when you procrastinate on homework last minute. Like, it's going to get done.
It's going to get figured out.
Done. I also think, too, oh my gosh. Were you on, like, social media a lot during your wedding season?
Yes.
I think TikTok and mostly TikTok and Pinterest too have become a part of that overwhelming feeling when it comes to wedding planning, because I see videos of like 5 things not to do at your wedding, 5 things to do at your wedding, how to make your guests' experience more memorable, things that guests don't like big mistakes brides make, or how to help your get your groom's essential kit figured out. I'm like, oh my God.
They're literally so stupid, those videos. I like watched a few and I was like, this is ridiculous. Because one, this party isn't for anyone else. It's for me. So I don't care if my guests don't enjoy it. Come eat the food that I paid for and dance a little bit and then fucking leave if you want to. I don't care. Or just don't come.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're going to be a Debbie Downer, just don't come. But I'm just like, why they put all of this, like the videos, pressure. They add to that pressure of like making sure you have the perfect day. I'm like, I don't care if it's perfect for anyone else but me.
Right.
And that's the biggest thing. But they always make sure your groom is okay. Make sure your guests are okay. Make sure all your bridesmaids are like good to go. I'm like, no, these people should be making sure that I'm good to go.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yes. Like, you guys have a really skewed like idea of what a wedding is. It's a party celebrating you.
And yeah, you and your marriage. Yeah.
If nobody else is happy but you, you had a good wedding. Point blank.
I would love...
Period.
Like, and to me, it's... The most important thing is that how, like, Jaden and I, right, like, whoever's getting married, like, that's your guys' day, and it's about you two and your marriage.
Yeah.
And what I don't like is that... And everyone has these thoughts, right? We all, like, have little critiques, judgments, right? You go to a wedding, you're like, oh, this, or oh, that, or da-da-da. But then why are you putting all this pressure on me before the wedding, saying at the end of the day, the most important thing is that you're married, but then talking about why X, Y, and Z didn't go how you thought it should go, guest, after the wedding, judging me.
I actually planned it to go that way. Thank you, though.
Yeah, like I'm breaking my freaking back over here trying to make this an awesome experience. Like, not just for them, but for me too, right?
Right.
Part of how I have fun is, like, the people I love also enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
And usually the people I love are going to do whatever because it's Jane and I's wedding day. They want us to feel good. I
could show up in a brown paper bag, and as long as I have alcohol available and a full can of Zins, I'm going to have a great time. And I'm going to help you celebrate however you need me to.
Do you think you'll be drinking at the wedding? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Because you'll be fresh postpartum.
I'll be fresh postpartum. I have a bucket list of things I want to get done.
Hell yeah.
After I give birth. Like, I want to drink a pitcher of a margarita.
Ooh.
On my deck. On my new deck that we're building this summer.
Yes.
And
that'll be fun.
I want to be drunk for like a week.
Are you gonna breastfeed, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, pump and dump,
so I
girl.
can't actually be drunk for a week.
Pump and dump.
I can pump and dump.
You could do that.
I've seen a lot of like, moms be like, I drank a lot after I gave birth because I missed it, or just because like we had these events and I just happened to be drinking, or we gave birth around the 4th of July or something. There was all these different reasons, and they're like, we pumped and dumped a couple times, but otherwise we'd save it and we'd write on it like bath.
Oh.
Or like
Yeah.
adult or something like that.
Yeah.
Because you can like give milk baths. It's really good for your skin, not only babies, but like yours as well. And the alcohol in your breast milk is not going to affect that.
Right.
And then also like men drink breast milk, like bodybuilders do, and you can like sell that. Wow. Even if it has like the alcohol in it. I think you have to like disclose that, like, this is like from a pump and dump, but
yeah.
But then also like Mason wants to drink my breast milk because it's like immune system, like steroids basically, and he hates getting sick.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't want to be sick. I'll drink it too. Fuck, I don't want to be sick when I have a newborn. Ew.
I'd be so curious. Like, you two will have to let us know what the difference is. Like, you'll have to line up. Okay, regular breast milk after Lex has been drinking a pitcher of margaritas. What is it? The taste difference? Like, did you get drunk off of it?
I'm like low key excited. I think you have to like really be drinking for even your kid to get drunk off of like breast milk.
Okay.
Because it's so diluted.
Sure.
So I think you have to like really be drinking for like your baby to even be like feeling it from that. So I think people are always say, if you can see your baby, you could feed your baby. And I'm like, perfect.
Okay, beautiful.
Like, great. But anyways.
Yes. So what What are some of your like takes when it came to you planning your wedding, like, or just wedding culture?
I'm trying to think back. It was so long ago.
Almost a year.
Yeah, it was about 8 months ago. It's not even that long. I just remember the biggest thing that I kept telling myself, like, throughout, like, since I got engaged was, this is my wedding. Mm-hmm. And I would accept people's, like, ideas and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I would ultimately do whatever I wanted. Mm-hmm. And I think that's a thing, we did just kind of, like, talk about that a little bit, but that's a big thing I think that gets lost in wedding planning, is you can sit here and rant about, it's my wedding, like what we just did.
Right.
But, like, truly, like, sitting down while you're planning it and being like, okay, this is for me. Mm-hmm. This, like, no one else matters but us.
Right.
Like, actually remembering that while you're planning, because you can say that shit all day until you're blue in the face after the wedding's happened and been like, damn, I should have done this because that's what I would have wanted, and instead I've listened to someone else. But just, like, while you're planning, make sure you remember, what do you want?
Right. Yeah.
And that was what I had to make sure, because I had a lot of outside opinions. Because I was not the first person to get married, but the first person to, like, involve a lot of my family for a wedding on my side. And then Mason was the last in his. So it was like we kind of got both sides.
Right, of that.
They're like, because his sisters kind of gave a little bit of, like, what they wish they would have done. Or, like, his mom was like, this is what his sisters did. I'm like, it's my wedding. Yeah. I want to do what I want to do.
Do it how I want.
And I had a Barbie wedding. It was great.
It was adorable.
I didn't actually mean to have a Barbie wedding. It just kind of happened that way.
Well, and Barbie wedding, not like it was literally inspired by Barbie.
No. It just, my colors were pink.
The colors, yes, were pink and
all my bridesmaids were pink,
Right.
Pink and green.
Green. Yeah. I was like, wait, not blue. Because you thought blue, right, at one point?
No.
Okay, I'm thinking of somebody different. Pink and green.
Pink and green. But all my bridesmaids and all my flowers were, like, different shades of pink, so it looked really Barbie. Yeah. And I was blonde at the time, so it really looked Barbie.
It was so much fun. I loved it.
But, yeah, I don't know, like, just making sure that you remember it's about you and nobody else while you're planning, and not, like, looking back and thinking that. But then also, have a cheap wedding. Do it. It's okay. It's going to turn out just as good as an expensive one. Like, Mason and I were like, what's the cheapest thing we can do for everything? I think the most we spent was obviously the venue. And that was something that I was like, I'm not willing to compromise on that. It needs to be this. That's what I want. Right. And then everything else, I was like, then I don't care. Like, just the cheap.
Yeah, cheap as we can get it.
We did fake flowers. They do not have to be real. If you want them to be, go for it. I think they're beautiful. Real flowers are so pretty. Yeah. But if you don't want to be spending a lot of money on your wedding, flowers are a pretty big expense normally, unless you, like, have an inn somewhere. But, like, it's okay to have fake flowers. If you get, like, you can get decent fake flowers and they look good. Absolutely. Or we went to Hobby Lobby, and anytime they were, like, half off.
Yep, just load up
on some pink flowers. Yeah.
I think it's really, like what you were saying, of keep you and your partner in mind when planning throughout your wedding plans, right? Yeah. Because you do get so many of people's input on things, not just input from other people on what you should or shouldn't do, but also when it comes to make a decision. I know I can be sometimes a people pleaser, and for anybody else who can relate,
you have to. If you're a people pleaser, you have to lose that.
Yeah, you have to become very realistic, and to also Lex's point of, if you want to find ways to save money to make your wedding as low cost as possible. The biggest thing that Jane and I could do to make our wedding as inexpensive as we can, is the guest count. Oh my gosh, the less guests you have, the less cost for pretty much a lot of things.
You have to invite your mom's second cousin.
And that's where I was also thinking, like, okay, that's where Jane and I were struggling with what do we want, and keeping that in mind, because the guest list was hard. We are already limited by our venue, how many people we can have. Yeah. And
That's a good excuse, though.
Yeah, it is.
Like, we're limited. Sorry.
Right.
Can't invite you.
And that's what we've told a lot of people. And then we even found ourselves also being like, okay, well, who are these people? Like, have they been a part of our lives before now? Yeah. Are they going to be part of our lives after? Because there's some maybe like acquaintances where maybe Jaden was like, no, I feel like we should invite them. Or I thought maybe we should invite them. But I'm like, but they haven't really been in our lives. Why is it that all of a sudden this is the one day we need to have them there?
There was a lot of those, like family-wise on my side, where I was like, I want to invite them to be courteous, but like I haven't seen them in forever. And I kind of thought about it, and I'm like, how likely, truly, are they going to be to even show up?
Right.
And so I sent a lot of courtesy invites knowing that they wouldn't come.
Right.
Which was great because everyone's happy and my guest count doesn't go up.
Yes.
Like, I think everyone that I sent an invite to that I was like, they're not going to come, didn't come.
Okay.
And I was like, great.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, because what do they say? Like, only 80% of your invited lists usually?
Yeah, I think we invited...
Usually RSVPs, yes.
I think we invited 300 people.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I didn't want a big wedding at all. I wanted to elope. I didn't even want a wedding. Mason wanted a bigger wedding. So I was like, okay, what's a good number? So I was like, I'm capping it off at 300. You can invite 150 people and I can invite 150 people. And it wasn't like if I didn't use some, he got some of mine. I was like, you only get 150.
Yeah.
So if you don't fill out your list, great. If you fill yours up and have more room, you need to move some people around.
Right.
And I think we had about 2, so we invited maybe a little over 300 just because of plus ones and stuff.
Right.
But I think what ended up coming was probably 250.
Okay.
Maybe 225, something like that.
Okay. Yeah. No,
So it's still pretty decent, but...
That is decent, yeah. Jane and I originally had like 350 people on our guest list. And we cut it down to 250 people.
Yeah. Mason... Because our venue could hold up to 400, I believe. Yeah. And Mason was like, yeah, let's do the full 4. I'm like, no.
Because that affects so many other costs of things.
Yeah. We got away with food for... I think we ordered for like $250. Mm-hmm. We got away with getting that much food for less than $5,000.
Okay,
nice. Or just around $5,000. I think it was like 4 something. That's cheap for wedding food. I don't know if you've ever like got caterers and stuff. That's cheap for wedding food.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, we're not having any more people.
Man.
Wait, sorry.
No, you're good.
Speaking of numbers of people, I have a wedding I'm going to in a couple weeks on June. Guess how many people are coming? How many people they invited?
600.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so good at guessing numbers.
It's like 500 to 600 people.
That's crazy.
Have been invited and I think are coming.
Holy crap. Well, that's the thing too. Like Jane and I's list, because we've cut down so many people, like we don't have as many people that we're expecting a no from for RSVPing.
Yeah.
Because we've already cut those people out. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. 500, 600 people. That's so many.
I mean, they're from a small town, so they're basically inviting the whole town, but then they also have pretty big families.
Yeah.
But that's insane.
That is insane.
And numbers. I think because of the small town, they have a little bit more like leeway. I think they're making a lot of food, and I don't think I don't know if they're catering it. I think they're making food, so that helps that cost.
Oh, there's so many,
But I'm like, if you cater for 600 people, that's insane.
It's so insane. There is truly, and it does depend where you live, right? What things are accepted or not, because like my mom and her husband, they just rented out a space. I forget what it's called, and then they were able to buy all the booze that they wanted. And just bring it there and have it for people to like get what they want. But Jane and I, we can't do that. Our venue, it has to be a commercial kitchen for all the food that's produced and brought. It has to be, our liquor has to be through a person with a liquor license to bring it in. Like we can't buy our own, and then have the bartender serve that. It has to be through them.
Yeah.
We have to have security.
That's crazy.
When alcohol is starting to be served.
That's crazy.
Yes, and we have to have one security person for every, I want to say it was like 50 people or something like that.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
something
wild.
like that. I don't remember.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it just like they don't walk out with booze, or like to make sure no one's getting rough, or what?
Yeah, and I'm not really sure what, like where they're going to be posted, what they're going to do, because Jaden's cousin was married at the same venue we're getting married at.
Yeah.
But granted, it was about, I think, 2-year difference. Mm-hmm. So I don't remember any like security being at their wedding.
They probably don't like dress like security.
No.
I'm sure they dress pretty chill.
Yeah. So I'm sure they are just like out in the hallway,
making sure
like
good.
just no one is acting up, or like taking the alcohol off the premises, whatever.
You need a dress for your wedding.
Yeah,
I picked it out. I know what style I want.
I can't wait to see it.
I don't have it.
I think my sisters and my nieces are the only people that have their dresses yet, but you still have some time. So
my bridesmaids didn't even get their dresses until like June, July.
Mm-hmm. The only reason that
you're good.
I have been reminding like bridesmaids to get their dresses is because of if you need alterations, that can take a while. In addition to just getting your dress shipped, because Birdie Gray, it can take, because I just ordered a dress for my friend's wedding. It said it could take 4 to 6 weeks for it to come in.
They're usually faster than that.
It was longer for my sisters to get theirs. Yeah. It took like 8 weeks for them to get theirs. And then plus on top of that, I will likely need to get alterations. So like then getting into someone and also giving them a heads up, because it's busy, right? It's wedding season. Yeah. Busy time of year. Like it's just, while also being a part of someone else's wedding, planning my own wedding. Yeah. It's so much.
Usually, not to like toot my own horn here, but I was in a wedding a couple of years ago, and I got my dress from, I think, the same place, Birdie Gray, and I was able to buy it, and I didn't have to do any alterations. Oh. So I'm hoping that happens. But again, I wasn't pregnant or freshly postpartum at the time, so we'll see. But I'm hoping that just magically fits me like a glove again.
Yes. Which, if that can happen, and like beautiful.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I love that. I love that for you.
I also don't know what size I am anymore. I'm probably like a 10 now.
You can get it like fabric tape and measure. But
I'll sew it the morning of, like bobby pin it or something, or safety pin it if it doesn't fit. It's whatever.
They'll help you. All the other bridesmaids. Yeah, that's also something that I was telling Lex before we just like hopped on to do this podcast was I'm in a period where people are expecting, like vendors, other people part of the wedding are expecting these certain things from me that I'm like, oh, I haven't even started to think about that yet. And like, this is the first time I've ever planned a wedding. I don't just know it. Like, I'm not in the wedding business like you. I'm sorry. I don't just know, I need to have this right now.
My vendors were so good. Yeah. About like communicating.
That's good.
Yeah, that is important.
Some of my vendors are good. The one that's been the most difficult is our wedding block, or our hotel block. Hotel. They are so bad at getting back to me through email, text, or not text, call, anything. It's so hard. I'm like, do I have to go there in person?
I need to get a room. I could stay at home, but I'm gonna see if my mom will get a room. Yeah. Mason can get a room, and then my mom can have a room with the baby.
Yeah. I think I might need to get a second wedding block somewhere, or hotel block.
Well, just get the one. And once it fills up, and the rest of the people just need to figure it out.
Well, that's like the shitty thing with this hotel block is because...
Can you not get more than one at the same hotel? Or do they just not have?
They did it where... Like, I can get a hotel block, and I can always get more, but they start you off with so many, and then once those fill up, they want me to call them to add more. Yeah. But I think it's hard for me because, especially when they're not answering my emails or my calls. Right. Because I don't know when the blocks are filled. I don't know who, like, it's not like people are calling me up to say, hey, I booked my hotel.
Yeah.
So I don't know when they're being filled. So I'm checking in every, like, month or so. Like, hey, have the blocks been filled? Can we add more?
Have they?
They've answered me one time.
Oh.
And they added some more. But then after that, I said, hey, could you let me know when it's filled?
Yeah.
And I've never heard anything back from it. And it's so annoying. So that's part of why
that's
I'm like,
another stressful
maybe I should
part
just get
of
another one.
Like planning is relying on other people.
Mm-hmm. It's like a group project, and I'm doing all the work.
You're doing all the work,
and no one's like doing their part.
Yeah. Luckily my food vendors, I didn't have to worry about drinks because they did all of that. But then food, I had to use
their
catering. For the main meal, I had to use their catering. So that was super easy. And then like, not only did they talk to me, but they talked to my venue as well. And we all just were talking. I was like, this is great. I love it.
That's beautiful.
They're all talking to each other. And then photography, they did both Mason sisters pictures as well. So, and they were really good about being timely in responses and all of that.
Yeah.
And I kind of had that little bit of an in since they did the two sisters. So they were really...
Heck yeah.
I don't know if they were nice because of that, but they did such a good job too.
That's good.
And then DJ, I had a DJ that I had picked out, and last minute, like a month before, I think it was on my bachelorette trip, they emailed me and said, hey, we no longer have this person working for us. Can we chat about getting you a new person? And I was like, and they were super helpful through all of that. So having good vendors,
that is good,
is really, it's gonna help you in the long run planning wise.
Have you seen the TikTok trend where it's like my worst nightmare or something, where it's like, what is it called? Like my biggest fear. I can't remember what they title it with. It's like
the list of
but then it's a list of 5 things that they're
5 horror movies or whatever.
Yeah, horror movies. And one of my wedding planning is one of my vendors, something is going to happen last minute where I have to like figure out a whole another option. For example, I just not that long ago signed the contract to my photographer, and understandably so, one of the things in the contract was that if she has some sort of like emergency, family emergency, whatever, she will like try and find a reasonable way, whether that is like finding another photographer to step in, or she'll refund the money. Yeah. And I'm just like, well, what if there's like an emergency? She's probably not going to want to use her time to find another person. So, well, I can't. It's an understandable thing, and I signed the contract. But it just stresses me out to think, well, what if that happens?
Well, she has to do something. And if she doesn't do anything,
yes, she does have to do something. She would have to either find another substitute.
My photographer was, I think, like 8, almost 9 months pregnant. And so she's like, hey, just so you know, I'm very pregnant right now. Oh my God. We should be good. Luckily, she did it with her sister. And so if she went to labor, her sister still could have been there. Right. But I was just like, okay. Yeah. It was stressful being like, is he going to come? Is the baby going to come early? Yeah. Like, are you going to be able to be up on your feet for that long? Like, all that stuff. Yeah. But they killed it.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it was
that
scary.
Would be stressful too.
Having that, like, well, what if something goes wrong? Or, like, what if she gives birth, like, goes into labor
on
my wedding? Yeah.
Oh my God, that'd be a nightmare too.
That didn't happen.
That's good. That's so good.
But yeah, like, stuff like that is stressful. Here's the thing. That's why you need to have somebody who, I would say preferably has done this before, that if all of a sudden, like, day of stuff especially happens, you say, talk to her. Right. Do not talk to me. And she will figure everything out. And so that's... Yeah. I had that. My cousin, I had them do that for me.
That's awesome.
Because I knew that they would, like, take no shit. Right. And so they were my personal attendant. And they did such a good job. And I love them.
I love that.
But... yeah, I was like, if anyone needs to be yelled at, if anyone has questions, if anyone, like, if something goes wrong and, like, someone needs to, like, take the bull by the horns, you're my person.
Ugh, I have so many thoughts on that. I love that. I think it is so important to have someone, whether that is a day of coordinator or you have like a wedding planner through the whole process with you, or you have a personal attendant. I'm also doing the personal attendant route.
They're so nice.
They're so nice.
We had to run back to Fargo for a few things, and they were like, I got you.
Yes.
I was like, thank you so much.
That is also my go-to person. I'm like, talk to Rachel. Rachel is the person you're going to. Because I also don't want to be stressed the fuck out on my wedding day. I don't want to be mitigating text messages.
You know what's crazy?
Like, I'm giving my phone to Rachel, and she's doing it.
I, like, blacked out at my wedding. Not like drinking blackout, but, like, I don't, like, my body, like, made Lexapro and was like, take this. My body was like, you need to not be stressed.
I remember coming to your wedding, and you were in the bathroom with your bridesmaids, like, just all singing.
Yeah, we were just hiding.
Having a good time. And, yeah, I was like, God, I love that.
Yeah, like, I had, like, the least stressful day ever. Like,
yeah, that's how it should be for the bride.
Yeah. But I just, like... I thought I'd be really stressed, especially with, like, the public speaking, because I'm not about that normally. Like, I would take Fs on assignments if I had to publicly go up there and speak, and I was like, I don't care. Just give me the F. But I was really surprised. Like I said, I swear to God, my body, like, said, here, you don't take drugs, but here are drugs for you. And made me some special concoction because I was so chill. I
love that.
Flustered, I think, one time, and it was after everything. And I was, like, trying to speak to my whole bridal party about, like, what we're doing next, and no one was listening, especially the boys. Which, that's gonna happen.
Yes.
And I was just, like, fucking no one's listening, so I don't care anymore. Right. I'm just, like, and so I started, like, yelling at people. I raised my voice. I didn't yell. And then my sister, she was drunk at this time. I think she was drunk all day, but she came up. She's like, you need to settle down. You're being a bitch. I'm like, yep, I am. And today I got to be. Yeah. And you know what? When you get married, you can be the biggest bitch you want. But I was like, so I went off on my sister a little bit.
Yeah.
But she deserved it. Sorry. Not sorry. But yeah, that was, like, the only time. And then there was, and pictures. When I was doing, like, group pictures before the wedding, I was like, no one's listening. People are asking me questions. People came up to me, asked me a question, the DJ did, and I was like, what? And she's like, I was like, what? Like, I literally did not hear her voice. And so it was weird. I, like, kind of passed out. Like, oh my God. I was autopilot.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I need a shot. Someone get me a shot now. Yes. And one of my bridesmaids, she was so sweet, Hannah. I love that. She was like, I got you. She's like, what do you want? And I was like, she came back, I took it. She was like, how do you feel? And I'm like, I need another one.
Yes. Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I'll be right back.
I love that. All my bridesmaids are getting assigned a job for the wedding night. Yeah. I think I'm a very type A person. And part of how I'm trying to make the wedding day as stress-free as possible for myself.
Just don't deal with anything.
I'm trying to, like, prep really hard beforehand, right? Yeah. So there's so many things that go into that. Like, one, setting, like, boundaries, firm boundaries with people. Like, no, you don't get a +1 unless it's written on your invitation.
Yeah.
I'll have all the possible Q&As a person could ask me for my wedding on my wedding website. I'm going to be like, look at the wedding website.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, go look at that. And, firm boundaries with, guest list. People are like, no, you need to invite this person. And that's just it too. It's like, I am making a wedding binder of a bunch of things, like all of the wedding party's names, phone numbers, all the vendors, and, like, their schedule, what time they're supposed to be there, what they're doing.
So good.
I'm making, like, a timeline for
I just printed bridesmaids.
Out a sheet of paper. I love that.
With some times on it. I was like, here.
Well, I just know, like, people are going to be like, what are we supposed to do? And all these things.
Yeah. You're like, look at the binder. Don't talk to me.
And if you think that's being a bridezilla, it's not, because people are going to ask me these questions anyways. I just don't want it to be on the wedding day stressing out. Like, just refer to your thing.
People have turned bridezilla into such, like, it's like, any time the bride has a backbone, bridezilla.
Yeah.
I'm like,
no.
Do you remember? I'm pretty sure there was, like, a TV show on TLC called Bridezilla or something like that.
I believe
those are real bridezillas. Okay. That's, like, crazy.
Yeah.
When you just, like, set boundaries, and like have a backbone on a party that you're paying for you.
Yeah.
It's not being a bridezilla.
No.
And if you ever call a bride a bridezilla for just like wanting her day to be about her and exactly what she wants, that's not a bridezilla.
No, it's not. I agree.
No, that's someone who has boundaries and taste and knows what they want. And I know the people in my life are going to be asking me questions, and that's why I'm making this timeline I'm going to make one for myself, for Jaden, bridesmaids, groomsmen. Yep.
I'm going to make a day of one, too, for like the morning and the ceremony, the reception. I already have like songs for my DJ. I have songs for my singer.
You're having a singer?
I am. Cute. A live singer. It's a friend of ours. He is in the...
Is he good?
Yeah, he is. He's done weddings and gigs a lot.
Oh,
he like is a professional singer. Yeah, he is in the army with Jaden, the band.
Hoorah.
Yeah, so
cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited for him to be there. But we'll have a DJ for the reception part of it. But he'll sing for the ceremony.
Oh, okay, word.
And then probably during cocktail hour. Also, when you brought up photos being a stressful part, that is a part I am expecting to be stressful for myself.
Oh my God.
I made a list of all the shots that I want for my photographer to get. But so Jaden doesn't want to do a first look. He wants to do private vows and like a first touch where we can read our private vows to each other and like, but not see each other. He wants the first time he sees me to be me walking down the aisle, which I'm okay with. I could have go either way. I didn't care.
I will say I do regret doing that.
Regret doing what?
Having the first time he saw me be down the aisle.
Yeah.
Because then I didn't get to see him all day.
Yeah.
And like, and I hear that a lot from people is you don't really get to spend time with your now husband on your wedding day.
Yikes.
Like truly, because you're like, he's talking to these people, you're talking to these people, you're doing whatever, and he's doing whatever. And so I will say, I mean, like, if that's what he wants and that's what you guys want, that's what I wanted, so like do it. But I will say I really regret like not just making it like a giant party, everyone get ready together, like being separated, because then I literally didn't get to see him the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I danced with him for our first dance, and like we had dinner together, but he was, you know, we were also talking to other people at dinner and stuff, and I maybe got to like dance with him or like hang out with him for like 3 hours that day, like truly. So I think it's fun. I think it's really cool that it's not to do a first look and like have that kind of more traditional, the first time you see is down the aisle, you get like the really cool like that moment of like finally seeing each other. So that was really cool. But I will say like you don't get to see your husband as much as you'd like to on the day of.
Since I am type A, I've already thought of that.
Yeah. So make sure you make sure you're like attached to the hip.
Yes, I've already thought of
where
a lot
you
of that
go, he goes.
Because I've heard a lot of brides talk about that, right? That experience. And again, I'm online chronically, and I see every single thing that could go wrong that I could plan for, or people's like, I wish this could have happened, right? Post wedding. So because he really wants the first time he sees me to be walking down the aisle, I told him, I'm like, okay, but right after we're married, we are not separating. Yeah. Like, if you're going to greet your family, I'm going with you. That's my family too. Yeah. We're going to greet like my side of the family. You're coming with me to do that. Like, we're not separating after we're married. Yep. That's like good. Holding my hand. Keep on to that. Yes. Yeah. So hopefully that will help. Hopefully. I hope. That will. And like, we're on the dance floor together. We're sitting down together. Like,
see, I thought we'd be on the dance floor together, and we were, but he was on that side of the dance floor.
Brother.
I was on this side of the dance floor.
that is
and
so
what we were both on the dance floor.
Yes.
But just not. And he came and like saw me at one point. I was like, long time no see, friend. Damn.
Hey, man, you are my husband.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, it was fun.
So that is a very important thing to be mindful about when you're having your wedding day, especially planning. You might want to change it so that if you want to see each other, because Jaden and I think we're planning on staying here the night before the wedding. Yeah. So we'll sleep together. We're going to see each other in the morning, and then we're going to go our separate ways. But
I had a sleepover. Yeah. With my girls.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Well, 2 of them.
That's so sweet.
But that was fun.
Yeah.
It was cool. Like, and I guess I don't know how it will be the night before.
Yes.
But we spent the night, I guess 2 nights before. Mm-hmm. The night of our rehearsal dinner is when we split up.
Okay.
But we got to spend the before that night, and it was actually really cool because we got to like talk about it.
Yeah, I love
and like
that.
how excited we were, and
I
like,
love that.
Can you believe we get married in tomorrow? Like, it was super fun.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be fun for you too.
Yeah. No, I think it will be fun. Yeah.
Like, sit there and be like, can you believe it? We're finally getting married.
I also realized I got off track.
I took a video of it.
No, you're good. Yes, I think that it will just be better if Jane and I are here together the night before, because we'll sleep better.
Yeah.
Like, we're used to seeing each other. I think I would also be anxious and like want to see him. Like, he makes me feel really calm.
It's such a fun like little moment. Like, it's like the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be like, it's just us. This is taking the last moments of you being fiancés, and then the next time you see each other, you'll be husband and wife.
It's gonna be different.
I know. It's so it's such a like weird like kind of like meta moment, and you're just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
We're married now. This is crazy.
I think too,
you're technically married the day you sign your papers.
That is true. Exactly.
Mason and I were technically married a week before our wedding.
I love that.
But that doesn't count.
But that doesn't count because it's not the actual wedding. Yeah. Jaden, so like I was saying that photography, right? When you mentioned that, I expect that to be stressful for me because he wants to not do a first look. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have to try and get all the pictures we can before the ceremony. That's where we're not seeing each other.
That's what we did too.
And then in the cocktail hour, try to get every other photo. And that is going to be, I imagine, very stressful.
So that's exactly what we did.
Exactly. So
it was very stressful.
I need to get Rachel, my personal attendant, in there. I need my photographer on the same page. I need my officiant on the same page. I'm like, no, this is what I need from you guys. You are my go-to team.
Yeah, the cocktail hour pictures were hard.
It would stress me out.
It was a lot.
And then I have, we also are hiring a magician for the cocktail hour.
Stop.
And
that's so fun. And I love that.
And it will be really fun. I don't know if Jane and I will get to enjoy it, which sucks.
You know what? You won't.
We won't.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
We're not going to get to.
You probably won't get to do much of your cocktail hour at all.
No.
We had food for our cocktail hour.
Yeah.
We had like deviled eggs because Mason loves them. Mm-hmm. And so I found a friend of mine knew these people that make make deviled eggs with brisket and like prosciutto and all basil and tomatoes and like all these things. And I was so excited for him to get to have some and to like have some myself.
Yeah.
They were gone by the time we were done doing all the stuff we did during cocktail hour.
Oh, I remember you guys talking about that.
I was so sad.
I didn't get to try any either, but they sound so good.
Everyone that did get to eat them was like, best thing I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
Like, I loved it. I was like, great.
Yes.
Glad you had a great time. I didn't get to have any.
But it's like that, like some stuff like that. It's like, okay, like who can I get to sneak you guys some?
Yeah.
You know, like
I know I should have asked. I'm like, can you go give me a double day?
Yes, yeah. But that would also be upsetting.
I will say it was a little less stressful. I didn't take any pictures with the groomsmen, and Mason didn't take any with the bridesmaids, and we didn't do any like big group ones like in a line or anything. Mm-hmm. And so, cocktail hour was just us doing pictures together. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of cool. We did get to spend that little bit of time together without anyone else, just us and the photographers. But I can't imagine if you guys are doing big group pictures, how stressful it's going to be.
Well, we're
trying to like keep everyone in line and be like focused and like, hey, we have to get this done. We got to go. We have other things to do. Like, stay on time.
That's what I'm like hoping that. This is what I'm trying to like rate them.
I can yell at people.
I'm trying to get like, I'm like, Jane, okay, call up your family, whoever, and tell them. But I'm hoping that we can get the big group ones because I'm gonna get pictures with all my bridesmaids and everything too beforehand.
Right.
But I would like one where it's Jaden, me, and then the whole party together. So we'll do some of those. And then we're going to do some with family. And I'm like, my motivation for them is let's get it in and get it done. So you can go enjoy the magician. So you can go enjoy the cocktail hour. Because I've also had Taylor and Merritt. They're like, I'm sorry, Grace, but I'm not doing the photos. They'll do the photos, but they're like, I'm going to see that magician. Like, I will not be missing that.
I know they're probably joking. But what a stressful thing to say to a bride who's already stressed about stuff. How literally dare you?
And I love them both, and I know they didn't mean to do that. But that is exactly how it felt. I'm like, great. Like, no pressure, but that is pressure.
Yeah. It's like jokey, like they're meaning it as a joke for sure. But you're just like, okay.
I'll do it as fast as I can.
I'm like, I'll try and make my time work for you. How about that?
Right.
I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm just like reliving all of like the things that annoyed me on my wedding day, and I'm like, I will kill anyone for you because this shit was so.
So I'm gonna have like you, the other bridesmaids, the groomsmen. I'm like, let's rally like my family. Let's get all these pictures done, so then Jane and I can go do our pictures together. Yeah. And you guys can go to cocktail hour and we'll all meet back up.
Such a fun little time, like getting to have your guys' own like pictures together. Like, so you're not really like talking a lot, but you're just like getting to like touch each other and like be there. That was fun.
It will be fun.
Yeah.
I think
I like that part of the day.
Yes, and I've accepted that we won't be there for the magician, and it's okay. Because they will also be going table to table. It's not like a performance. Cool. It's like they'll go to the cocktail tables. And
I love that.
Just do a little up-close magic.
I'm not even going to lie. Like, straight up, being a bridesmaid is so much more fun than being a bride.
Oh, so much fun.
I'm not even going to lie to you or anyone else. I love being in weddings. I'm so grateful I never have to be a bride ever again. I will be in everyone else's wedding till the day that I die.
Yeah.
I never want to I will never, like if Mason died or we got divorced or like, God forbid anything ever happens, I will never get married again. Ever.
Never. And like, at least not a huge ass wedding.
No,
I'll
never do it.
One thing that I've said a few times throughout all this planning is, we really should just have like a courthouse wedding.
No, literally. I wanted one so bad. Mason's like, no, I want a big wedding. I'm like, yes, motherfucker. Swear to God.
Yeah. I know I'm going to love fun, it. Though. And I'm glad. The
planning is stressful. The end result is usually pretty fun.
And if I didn't do the big wedding and I did the courthouse one, I could also see myself being like, I really should have done a big wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the nice thing is you can always plan a wedding. Yes. Like later.
You can always have a little celebration later on.
Be like, it's our 1 year anniversary. We didn't have a wedding. We want to have one now.
Right.
Yeah. Celebrate our 1 year with us.
To do that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. My cousin did that.
Did she?
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, he.
He.
I guess I now have a she, her cousin.
Yeah.
They got married in May of 1 year. And then a year later in May, they were like, okay, we're going to have a big wedding now. I know, it was really fun.
Big wedding now.
Yeah, they had like a little beach wedding with just their parents.
Oh.
And like, I think they were officially married too. But yeah, then they had the big wedding with everyone the next year. It was so much fun.
Yes. I think that if I didn't do it the way Jane and I are doing it, we would do something like that.
Yeah.
Where we would, our honeymoon location, have a destination wedding.
Crazy though.
What?
Make sure you tell your family that you got married. If you do that. Hayden. I'm name dropping. I don't care. Yeah, they got married and didn't tell anyone. And then I think someone saw something, I think on Facebook or something. I don't remember who it was. And they're like, did he get married? Or like, what was that about? And I was like, and him and I are pretty close. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
So it was on my birthday, at my birthday dinner. I called him up and he goes, hello? Because we don't normally talk on the phone very often.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you married?
Oh my God.
I didn't even say hi. I was like, are you married? And he goes, yeah. I was like, okay, great. Thanks. Bye.
Oh my God.
That was the entire conversation. No. And everyone at the table was like, so are they? And I was like, yeah. They're like, what the fuck?
I would be so upset too.
I think it was fine for like me. I mean, I was sad that he didn't like tell me because we're, like I said,
but
we're
just
pretty
like
close.
You made a post about it first before.
But it wasn't him. It was, I think, either her parents or his parents or something.
Oh, okay.
Just had like a few pictures.
Yeah.
But I think my grandparents took it a little bit harder. They're like, because that was their first grandkid to get married, and they're like, he didn't tell us. What the fuck?
Hurt.
But so that was like, I mean, it was cool to be like, oh my God, they're married. Like, that's so wild. But also, fuck you for not telling us right away. Pissed.
What the heck, man?
Especially because when they got engaged, he rubbed that shit in my face so hard.
And then didn't even tell you.
And then didn't even tell me that they got married. I was livid. I was like...
Every right to be, too.
And as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I was like, suck it. Because I wanted to be engaged and married first.
Yeah.
He got that. And then I was like, I'm going to get pregnant before you, and you're going to I'm going to rub it in your face just like you did. And he goes, you're on. And I was like,
Are they pregnant yet?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
If they are, they haven't told us.
Okay. Maybe they will do that. They'll have a kid before they tell you.
They're like, surprise! We've actually been pregnant.
With child.
Like, surprise, actually, they're a year old.
They're a year old.
Like,
oh my God.
Great, thanks.
Oh man, there's so much more I could talk about with this wedding topic.
Wedding is never ending.
There's so much. Like,
I get so heated sometimes when I talk about it and like think about it.
Yeah.
And just like hear what you're going through, and then like remembering what I went through and being like, I remember exactly how I felt at that exact time doing that exact thing.
Yes.
But it's fun though.
There's
It's
so many
stressful as
parts of it too. Like there's bachelorette, bachelor party, there's bridal showers, there's the wedding itself, all the little things. I also think too, one of the most important things that I prioritized right from the jump was like trying to be mindful and take in every step. So when we got engaged initially, I took a month just to appreciate being engaged. Being engaged.
I started planning right away.
I also couldn't.
I was too excited. I was like, I have to do something. I reached out to all these vendors. I'm like,
I love that for you.
That's great.
I kind of had a nice thing built in where I like was forced to appreciate it, but it wasn't forced. Like I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
Because we were in Europe and we were gone for a month.
That's fun though. You have like a little bit of just space to be fiancés for a week before you have to start wedding planning, or a month before you start wedding planning.
Exactly. So we literally just took a whole month just to enjoy like traveling Europe, being engaged, enjoying that. We make it a thing to call each other like fiance, like, oh, that's my fiance.
I never called
because it makes us feel some
I
type
went
of way.
straight to husband.
I love that. Sometimes we throw that one in there, but
I would mix boyfriend and husband.
Okay.
Depending on who I was talking to and like the sentence format, I guess. Because sometimes it sounded better saying husband, and sometimes it sounded better saying boyfriend.
Yeah.
Also, fiance, like it's not something you say in your day-to-day life. Like I've probably talked about having a husband more than I ever did like saying the word fiance, and so it just felt weird on my tongue. I was like, I don't want to say it, so I just called
whatever
him.
works for y'all.
He said it though, and I was like, no. You're my husband. I was just eager. I was like, I don't want to forget that stage. I want the next one now.
Ready for the next one now. Yeah. I mean, if that's what you want, that's great. Jaden and I really wanted to enjoy this time, like, and what it feels like, and
you should.
And we're getting very excited for the next one.
I think I have the same shirt as you.
This white one?
Yeah, is it from?
I thrifted it.
Oh yeah,
I don't know where it's from. Maybe Walmart.
Word.
Something. But yeah, guys, I could talk about this forever and ever. But
you can,
this would be a long
There's
episode.
never-ending rants and things to do.
Yeah, there's a lot we could talk about. But if you want to hear more wedding content, let us know.
I'm sure it'll be more the closer we get. Yeah. Or we like bachelorette parties. We could talk about that. That's fun.
Yeah. Well, we could talk about bachelorette parties. We could talk about
I'm excited for yours.
Like horror stories.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
That could be cool.
And if you have a horror story,
planning, attending, at your own wedding, any of that, I'd love to hear it.
I want to know so much. Yes. Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah.
It was fun. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, we loved it. It's great.
Hopefully you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Yeah.
Make sure to like,
comment,
subscribe,
share.
Yeah.
Do all the things. I don't know what else there is to do.
I'm like, I think that's everything.
I think that's it.
Oh, but have a wonderful weekend.
Hope you guys all have fun
with the wedding season and all of
wedding seasons. Yeah, I know, like, all of my friends are going to weddings.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Wedding season has begun.
All weddings and babies. Like, yeah, I'm in that stage of life.
Yep.
Where that's all the things I'm going and doing is revolved around weddings and babies.
Yeah, same. Yep.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Well, anyway, so between you and me,
you didn't hear this from us. Bye.